Hello,
and
welcome back to Here We Tow.
So today we are at Bailey of Bristol. We've been invited along to have a look at the new Bailey Pegasus Grande.
The new Pegasus.
The new Pegasus. This is their new range. They're all going to be 8 feet in width. There's 6 altogether to choose from. Today we're going to have a look at 3 of them. So stay with us. We are actually genuinely excited about this because, as you'll know, our caravan's 8 feet wide and we love it. So we're looking forward to seeing what Bailey have to offer.
And for once we've been invited. We didn't have to climb a wall, scale a fence or anything
Pretend
like
to
that.
be somebody else.
Nah, we actually got asked to. So let's have a look and have a look around them.
And here we have the first caravan we're going to look at today. It's the Bailey Pegasus Grande Turin. It's a 6-berth caravan. It is twin axle and approximately 7.8 metres in total length. It's built on the Alco chassis, and we'll go inside and have a quick look around and also show around the outside. It's got the new 2019 decals that are being used for the new Pegasus, and obviously it is 8 feet wide, as they all are. So let's start at the back here. As you'd expect, we've got our flush point and we've got our toilet cassette. I won't show you those, I'm sure you've seen them before. Here we have the alloy wheels, 14 inch, and as you can see, obviously, twin axle. There's 2 windows here on the off side of the Pegasus Grande. We've got the one that overlooks the dinette and one there looking into the lounge area. Both of those have fly screens and lovely blinds, which we'll have a look when we go inside. As we come a bit further down, we can see here that we still have the Truma pump point for the water where your aquaroll would go. That's not changed, still down on this front off side. And here we have the new name badge for the Pegasus Grande, or Grand, or Grande. Means the same thing. And here we are at the front of the Turin. And as you can see, it's 8 feet wide. We've got the Alco stabiliser at the front, comes up the front of the Bailey Pegasus, which, along with the other ranges like the Phoenix and the Unicorn, there's no front locker here. We've got the large Bailey window going back, and the 2 smaller side ones. I think it's a bit plain. That's my only criticism of the front. For me, I'd like a bit more bling. For anyone else, you might love it. But otherwise, got a nice big solid front, just no front locker, so it means you need to find somewhere else to put your aquaroll. Come on, let's trot round this side. And here we are at the front near side of the Pegasus Grande Turin. You've got the external gas point here for your barbecues, some decals here, and a window that looks into the other side of the lounge. You've also got a front locker here, under one of the seats, a side locker, your electricity point, and there's also a socket here for a 3-pin plug. And here we have the door on the near side. It is a stable door, and it's also got a window, which does have a blind. Above there is a light, which will illuminate your way back on a night, and also if you've got an awning up, it'll illuminate your awning. As we carry on down, we can see the vents here, the Dometic vents. This is where the fridge and freezer are, and the microwave. And we move along further, we're now at the kitchen area of the Turin. This is the kitchen window, good sized window, where you'll be able to look out while you do your washing up. Coming down slightly is where your gas locker will be. We'll have a look at these lockers, but that's where you'll keep your gas. And as we get towards the end of the Turin, this is the window that will actually overlook the fixed side bed, also known as a French bed. That's just there here at the back, and we'll see that when we go inside. There is a locker here at the side, at the rear, which goes access under the bed, where you can store, I don't know, relatives maybe, or sun lounges, chairs and tables. We'll carry on round and have a look at the back of the caravan, just to finish off the outside. And here we are at the back of the Bailey Pegasus Grande Turin, 8 feet wide, which is quite big. At the back here, again, fairly plain, very much like the Phoenix as well. We've got Bailey there in silver. Some may say platinum, I'm saying silver. Got the decals there, the lights, and it is very plain back. The one piece there. Can't say much more about the back really. I think it's time we went inside and had a look at the proper stuff. Hello. Come in. So, this is the inside of the Turin. It is 8 feet wide. As you come in, straight away here on the side, which Bailey liked to do, we have the handle. I must say, I think that is a good idea. No matter what age you are, climbing into a caravan is never graceful and never easy. So I do like that. Come on inside though and you can see a bit more. So this is the front of the Turin. As I said, this is a 6-berth caravan, so it's probably going to appeal more to families of 4 to 6 people. It will sleep up to 6 on this front area, which will make a huge double bed, I presume. We've got a fixed bed at the back, and there's also the dinette, which will convert into a bed as well. The furnishings available on the Pegasus Grande are Kempton and archway, the archway being an extra optional choice. The furnishings, they're nice, they're soft, nice foam. You can certainly feel the 8 feet difference here. It's a huge caravan.
And as we have our Adria, in order to compare these two, in relation to the width being the 8 foot wide, it does stand up, to be fair. I can't get my feet onto the other side with this one, unless, I'm not gonna because we're in a show one, but unless I'm laid right down. So if I'm laid right down, I can just about get my feet onto the other side. So it shows the width of this van really does do it justice.
At the front here, there's the chest locker. We've got a pull-out table as well for putting on your sandwiches and your cakes. And then there's 2 drawers. Down the side here, we actually have a socket and the TV aerial point. I know on the previous Pegasus model, it was actually on the sort of front windowsill. That's gone now, and it's been put down there. So you can still put your television here. You can see the huge window which lets in lots of light, and then there is a skylight above us as well. In the front here there's the stereo, a JVC stereo, which is a standard fit, the speakers and a couple of cupboards. It is a lovely front area, I must say, and the carpets are down here today. Nice carpets, go nicely with the colour scheme. What we'll do next though is we'll have a little move back further into the caravan and have a look at the dinette. So here we are at the dinette. I must say, for a family this is really practical. It's absolutely huge and you can all sit around it. Also, the table, if you lift it, does slide backwards and forwards. So if children are at this side and they need the table nearer to them, you can just slide it along. Other than that, yeah, really practical. As you can see as well, there's loads of these little LED lights dotted all around, giving absolutely plenty of light. Lockers up ahead as well, so if you have got the kids, you can probably put games and colouring books and all sorts up there. I've not got any children. If I did, I'd probably put the children in there myself, just to get them out of the way. Anyway, we'll venture off into the kitchen and let's see what's over here.
Well, we talk about kids, but when you get somebody big, you can have a proper sit down.
Yes, even Jules fits behind the table. In fact, joking aside, the table does fit on Jules's huge legs. So yeah, I must say, I do like this little dinette, and the 8 feet width is lovely. So let's have a look in the kitchen. So then we look over at the kitchen of the Turin. Here, as you can see, there's the microwave, and then there's the Dometic fridge and freezer. To get into that, you have to push down on there. Again, I do prefer a handle simply because I've got quite long nails. The freezer is a great size, plenty of food in there for all the family, and the fridge is a reasonable size, but bending down, for me, I'm not overly convinced with that, but that's just me. But it is a good size, plenty of room for all the drinks, food and frozen food, ready for your barbecue. I do like the height of the microwave though, that's spot on for smaller people like me. And as we move further back, and then we come to the Thetford oven and grill. This is at a really good height, to be fair, no issues using that. Grill, and on the top here we have the Nordic stone effect lid. That increases the amount of space you do have on your kitchen worktop. Underneath we've got 3 gas burners and 1 electric. I do like that because if you run out of gas you can still cook something on there. And we've got here a lovely sink which is square, I must say very good size, plenty of worktop space, not a bad kitchen at all. There's a light above here, a window light which gives you a bit more light here. You've got the window to look out, a couple of cupboards there, and then here we have the soft close drawer. Whoops, cutlery drawer there, and under here room for your cereal. I must say the kitchen is fairly compact for a caravan of this size, but unfortunately you have to lose size somewhere, and it seems to be in the kitchen. If we venture further back, there are some curtains here which on a night will divide the rear of the Turin from the front. Still not a fan of curtains, even on our Adria. We've got a blind, but I know the step up has a curtain, and I just don't like curtains. But they're kept well back, so they're not overly visible for during the day. So if we come back here, we're now into the bedroom. And here we are in the bedroom, which is at the back of the Turin. This is the fixed side bed. Some people call them a French bed. Here's the bed. It's a good size. Quite happily get a couple on there. You've got a few cupboards there for clothes and various bits. And there's the little shelves that the Pegasus GT70 also has to put your cup of tea on. Window there which is closed. And there's also a little skylight just above you. You do have a privacy curtain to pull round. I'm not a massive fan of curtains. I'm not a massive fan of privacy curtains, but that's what it has. And to be fair, they tuck well away, so they're quite discreet. On this side is where the wardrobe is. We can open this up. It's a good sized wardrobe, and there is a a shelf underneath. There probably is ample room in there for a family of 6 on a holiday for a couple of weeks. So yeah, that's not bad for storage. And then we'll go into the bathroom. I do like the bathroom in this caravan. I think for a family bathroom, the Turin has pretty much nailed it. At the back there is a large shower area for if you do shower in your van. There's the Thetford toilet, and then there's a mirror and cabinet and the small sink with under cupboard. There's also a couple of shelves there. So as bathrooms go, for a family bathroom in this caravan, it's not bad use of the space. That just about sums up the Turin. So if you're looking for a family caravan, this may well be ideal for you. It's got a lounge area, a dinette, a fixed bed, and a fairly good sized bathroom, and a small kitchen, but more than adequate, I'm sure. Hopefully you've seen a few things that you might be interested in. If you do want to have a look at one further, I suggest you go to your nearest Bailey dealer and have a look around. But as it goes, the Pegasus Turin, yeah, it's a good caravan.